Hi, I am sitting in my hotel in Frankfurt, and unfortunately, that means that I can't be at the conference. And I wanted to send in this video to explain why it was that I was interested in universal design for learning. My name is Hannah Rose Mendoza. I'm an assistant professor in interior architecture at UNC Greensboro, and I teach classes that are both studio based and lecture based, and we teach to a large audience of very visual thinkers. In fact, interior design historically has some of the highest rates of learning disabilities of any major on campus, oftentimes because our students feel they don't excel in reading, writing, or arithmetic. They join these visual kinds of fields, and interior design is especially attractive because it has a professional track to it. People can imagine the job that they might have at the end of it. And so I teach students who are visual thinkers in an academic setting. I teach students who often who have a high probability of having some type of learning difference. And then another reason that I'm interested is because I myself have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder. And I also write backwards from the right to whichever one's the backwards one, and dealt with that a lot in school, and continue to deal with it. And so I have a kind of an inner track, if you will, on what it feels like to have ADHD and be in a classroom. And I think that a lot of the mythology that I've seen is that students need rooms that are completely distraction free. Whereas one of the things that I've found that works really well is to keep myself just busy enough that my distracting behaviors are quieted. So I tend to crochet or doodle or do things like that while I'm listening, because it softens the my ability to receive stimuli that would otherwise distract me, and allows me to focus then on what it is that I'm being presented with. So I'm interested in figuring out how to integrate the things that I've learned in this workshop, and I'm continuing to learn through the materials that have been provided, into a classroom setting where I am a lot freer than many faculty get the opportunity to be because of our studio and arts-based teaching methodology. And so I was very interested when this opportunity came up. In addition, interior designers are accustomed to the concept of universal design because we integrate it into the way in which we design spaces. So the idea being that if there is a push button in order for people who need assistance entering, maybe have mobility disorders or disabilities, difficulties moving their hands, if there's a push button that helps people with these difficulties entering the building, it also helps somebody when they're pushing a baby stroller, or when their arms are filled with books, or whatever other difficulties might arise, so that rather than being disabled by the environment, we're enabled by the environment. So this concept of universal design, meaning that everybody is elevated, rather than conceptualizing of it as a special treatment or something additive at the end of a plan, is something that I'm used to working with in the creation of spaces and products, and really wanted to learn about in terms of the creation of the curriculum, since that's where my professional focus lies. So I really wish that I could be there. Like I said, I'm trapped in Frankfurt, and there are, of course, worse places to be stuck. But I hope to see all the resources up online, and I look forward to continuing my exploration on this path. Thanks.